Hello there and welcome back. It is cycle 29, day 2, and we've got some unfinished business over here. I think it was a few episodes ago when we started looking at developing this area here. Some tube waves and, tube ways and some power as well. Okay, there we go. So why don't we complete this area over here? I think there's a couple of things we could do. We've noticed that there's not enough water here. Oh yeah, that's because we just ended or finished the drought, so that's fine. Few things to keep in mind. I don't think our water sort of supply is really working out the way we intended or sort of dream this to work. So we're gonna have to make some changes over here. I guess the easiest solution is to build like a bit of a tank on top of it. This isn't or won't look very good though. That's my main concern, because I think, yeah, for this run through, we're gonna look at aesthetics more than the functionality. So, yeah, right now, I'll be completely honest as well. I don't really have genius ideas just yet, other than, okay, well, this happened. And then, yeah, let's leave it for a little bit. We'll think about it. And if we can't come up with anything, we'll, just, yeah, maybe raise this up a little bit. Okay, then the next thing, you should stop flooding. I think so. Okay. I think it's already stabilizing. So there we go. Yep. So yeah, that's one thing. The water. Next up is the tunnels. Right now we have the tube station over here, but we said we're gonna change this a little bit. So let us just have a quick look. It could kind of like lock our way over here, and then what we also said, it's gonna kind of like snake down. I don't really know if we want to connect this up with the bad water pumps over there, but I certainly feel that this could be moved up there. Or maybe we leave this one here. I'm not entirely sure. We can leave it for the time being. So essentially the farmers are going to be connected by those tubes. And then right now they sort of come to work over here, and then they transport things to the food factories. Now our goal was to turn the riverside and give it back to the nature how it was before we built this industry over here. So why don't we make our first step? Now that we're building tubeways over here, we can move those food factories up on this hill instead, because that's the sort of area that's kind of like underutilized here right now. There's no really, yeah, I don't really know what we might want to build there. So we could build those food factories up there. And then this means we can clear up pretty much most of this. Like all those ingredients, yeah, they can go up as well, but the finished produce can go straight into the cave, and we can expand that a little further as well. Okay, so I believe this area should be pretty straightforward and easy here, isn't it? They have a little bit of access over there, I suppose. So why don't we allow them to build? I believe we should be able to just build most of it. Bring it all the way through. Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to figure something out with the power and stuff. Sorry, I think these guys are gonna have to close up their shop for a second. How about we do and construct you like so. So this means we can bring the power through. I'm not really sure exactly where to, but yeah, that's what we can do. All right, let me just speed up the time as well, and then you're gonna go here. Next up. Oh, you guys have access from here as well. Okay, so that's kind of handy. I'm not really planning to give them more access. I just want this two-way to be done first, and then they can start building up the decorations and everything else as well. Okay, so next up, I suppose we're gonna have to do the power cables first, because that's where... Oh, you got a road here. Okay. Yeah, power cables first. We're gonna pull them through, I suppose, from somewhere here, and then... Well, we don't really need the power here, but I kind of feel like we need to connect from here. So for the time being, I see we could run them over from there. Cross over like so. Probably don't need the biggest ones. Let's try something a little more reasonable. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. And then over here as well, a couple more. Connect these ones up all the way across. And that's where we can do our food processing plants. Now, next up over here, I'm just gonna start building this up a little bit. We might not need all these platforms, but I kind of want to see how we can go from here. Oh, actually, we don't need those platforms at all. Okay, let's try. No, it's gonna have to be higher, right? Let's see. So over here, yeah, I kind of want it to go through the ruins, or... yeah, that plan has changed a little bit, so never mind. Let's clean you up a little bit. Maybe we can bring them out somehow, or incorporate it into our build. They're very, very small. They're not very... they don't stand out very easily, is what I'm trying to say. But okay, we'll try. We'll probably bring them down a level. I think this would be cool as well if not all those tubeways are so visible at all times. I mean, here it's going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to have to climb down a little bit anyways. And then with all these platforms in here, yeah, there's a lot of space that we could utilize for other things. So for example, let's have a look at the storages. There's quite a few notifications coming up as well. So yeah, there we go. How about we just delete a few things from here first? So for example, you can definitely go here. And what I'm also thinking, let's see, if we bring you till about here, this could be like an interesting area to climb down from as well. Maybe from here. We've got a few options. Okay, let's keep this for the tubes. Here we go. This one goes here. And I suppose what we could do here, grab the stairs, climb down, and this way as well. Okay, I think I'm starting to like this a little bit. Cool, then with the rest of you, I'm gonna bring you all the way here. Perhaps this is where we climb down a little bit and just sort of snake around a little bit. Build this area up. Oh yeah, this could work. And all the way through like so. We're gonna bring it right over here. Okay, we've got the tubes up a little bit. And we're all connected up now. Well, there's a couple of sort of empty spots that we can very easily fill up as well. So there we go. There's the dirt blocks. And now the tubeways. You guys are all connected up. And then same over here as well. Okay, you've done the cables already, which is very nice. Next up, platforms. Bring you till... I think we're gonna keep this relatively straight over here. Let's keep it simple. Alright, that's gonna go here, and we'll climb up a little bit. Not this one. And here we go. Alright, that's pretty much it now. When it comes to those power cables here, maybe I should have done it a little bit differently. I'm just starting to realize that this maybe was not the most genius of ideas. And okay, yeah, it would have made more sense to... Sorry guys, you're gonna have to rebuild some of this. Probably not all of it. I think some of those things are probably quite fine here. So that's gonna go through there. So yeah, that's where we can have quite a few factories as well, and all the cable work is pretty much already done. So that's very good. Okay, this one. The question is, will they want to climb through from here? I think they will. So, for example, let me just delete a couple of links. This can go from here as well. And that's what I mean. Okay, that's looking good. Now you guys climb over. Power we'll figure out in a second. That's gonna go here, and oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot of platforms here as well. Fortunately, we got tons of planks, and you guys have had plenty of time to refill all of our storages. Here we go, here's that. Are they gonna be able to climb up here? No, right now, not yet. But I think that's something we can fix up pretty easily as well. So here we go. They've done a little bit over here as well, which is very lovely. Over to you guys. And I suppose we can open this up from both ends. So for example here, I'm gonna have to give them a little bit of access, of course. Take this one out. the roads. And for the time being, yeah, let's put this ladder over here. You guys can climb up from there. And then somewhere here, this is going to be the fun part. If we just do it with platforms, it's maybe not going to look the most interesting. We'll do a couple over here. Okay, so double platforms, just like this. And then, as we said before, this might be the area where we shall store a bit more water. Okay, so let's say we bring you to the same level. Oh, actually, never mind. I think it was kind of perfect the way it was before. All right, here you go. So you guys just climb straight down over here. And then we're going to do the same. I see you guys are crossing over. But there's a bit of space over here as well. So let's change you up as well. Over here, actually, it would be nice to have some of those side platforms, but no, let's do it this way. All right, and there we go. That's oh, we've done completely wrong ones. Okay, so if we climb down from here, and an extra one. Okay, cool. You're all connected up. This is how they're gonna climb down and up from here. I think I was kind of picturing this a little bit differently before, but this works. If we feel like we need to do it a little bit differently, we can change it later, but here we go. So tunnels are here, cables are also going to run through. How about you guys? You're able to construct this already, and that's where we have some cables as well. So this is pretty much where we're going to have to connect things up from. Let's have a look at some of the factories as well that we are going to bring over here. So that's all the... Well, I guess it's pretty much everything now, isn't it? Question is, with the oil press, since we're using canola seeds, is it worth pressing it all in here and then transporting the canola oil out? That is a question. But okay, let's start with the biggest ones. So we're gonna go with the food factories, because these are the guys that need power. And I was thinking, well, this is a little bit nicer area over here, but I suppose in some ways it doesn't actually matter, because all of our power producers or the cables are over here. Okay, let me speed up the time. Are you filling up this tank already? Okay, that's pretty much full. Stranded. There always is one. Okay, we're gonna have to leave him there for a little bit. I think he's gonna get pushed out eventually. And that's a bot as well, so that's okay for now. Maybe you can think about what you've done wrong over there. Okay, food factory. Oh, I see the problem. We're gonna need to place down... Would have been perfect if the power cables were one level higher. But that means we're gonna have to switch everything around, which I don't really want to do. So, okay, no worries. What we can do, however, is we can always transfer this power up a little bit as well. So what I mean is, if we went this way and gave them some bigger storages. So we're gonna need some corn and... Oh yeah, this could work. Let's say we have the end produce over here. Okay, maybe something like this. Can still walk through from here as well. And we also said we would like to... Well, it's rainy season right now, so let's... Oh no, these guys are building things. I don't want to disrupt them too much right now. Okay, so some storages go over here. We have a two-way station. Suppose it would make sense if they had a little bit more direct access over here. Okay, so you guys go somewhere through here. Keep it pretty simple. And then over here as well. So we were saying might do some storages a little bit differently. Okay, so let's do a couple over here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, a little funky layout over here, but it does kind of help us as well. So that means right about here is where we're gonna bring electricity up. I'll do the same over here. So it's kind of, I guess it all looks the same in some ways. I wasn't really planning to make this all unison, but if it goes this way, then that's great. What I'm gonna do here, however, I don't want those doors to line up perfectly. Okay, gonna face them this way instead. Another question is, what about if we bring them over here? We got the two ways kind of in a way, but we also have all this space in here. But that's also sort of interesting. Let's do it this way for now. We can always readjust things if we have to. Okay, so roads. Are we gonna be planning to do anything here? Actually, do you know what? I think I know what we're gonna do. So I know this is an industrial zone in here, but at the same time as well, why don't we sort of make it a bit more green, if we can, of course. Okay, so here's our connections. You guys are gonna go through, let's say through this way, right on the edge over here. Okay, and then a little bit over here as well. Cool, so that's where the warehouses are. Factories, stations over here. I think the station is gonna have to come a little bit closer to deliver all this food over here. Okay, pretty easy. There's this lovely spot that that we have over here. Right. We can build you like so. Connect you up from the middle. Nope, not this one. And there we go. You can do the same over here as well. Just give you some access, and I'm gonna leave a bit of space here as well to put down some trees and things. So, okay, never mind. I've just realized we have no planks at all. What's going on, guys? I think I know what's going on. Looks like we've paused majority of them, because before we had like a ton of planks. The storages were full. Fortunately, we have some beavers, so yeah, emergency shifts will be activated, and everyone's gonna go back to work. You've had a long enough holiday already. It is time to be useful for the colony. Those tails are looking fancy over here. Oh yeah, we did do those tail modification places. Wait a second, did I miss the route is coming? Okay, everything's filled up, right? These are pretty full. Okay, I've got to admit, I like this, but I also don't like this. We're gonna have to do with this waterfall something pretty soon. And what's happening over here? Can't get the materials. Oh dear, it's the blanks. Okay, well, I think we're fine. We've just activated every single blank factory that we could find. Okay, and then over here, I suppose what we could do, we could build a couple more. Yeah, we definitely can. If we move you guys a little out of the way as well. Let me see. It's pretty easy to connect up over here, perhaps. Yep, definitely got the space over here, so we might as well do it. Cool, and you guys are gonna be builders. I'm gonna give this section a little bit high priority. I think we need this extra beaver power. Okay, high priority for you as well. And then how many more can we do? Okay, there we go. That should be enough. And the priorities. Cool. Now, with the construction of all these areas over here, that means we can start planting some more trees here pretty soon. Okay. So, all these roads can go. You guys don't have to complain too much. Let's, yeah, change this up a little bit. And then straight away, we're gonna put those trees down. The question is, oh yeah, I do want to also get rid of this tube right here. What can we do? This is, oh yeah, this is perfect actually. We already had this section here. And this means as soon as we're connected up, there's a lot of beavers and bots going through those tunnels. That's pretty popular. Plotted buildings. Oh, yeah, this one's a little bit higher. Okay, not to worry. Is there anything else we should be worried about? KnatteMaterials. Construction. Yep, that's fine. Few injuries. Out of energy. Okay. Nothing else to worry about right now. So as I was saying, yep, this one can be completely cut out from here. We don't need this. Then we have those trees. We can do some campfires and things as well, make this place a little bit, well, give them a bit more entertainment, I suppose. And then with the rest of this over here, interesting. There's a few more things I'd very much like to build. First of all, let's get rid of you guys. I don't think we need to climb here just now. Yeah, monuments, Flame of Unity as well. 300 planks, never mind, forget it. We're not going to build this anytime soon. A couple of them are coming in. Yeah, I suppose a few more days and we should have them already. Also, I'm pretty certain we've done too many dynamites over here. So are there any sections where we could steal some planks? I think there's a little bit over here. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look around this area as well. I'm pretty certain we don't actually need all of this in here. Yeah, none of this is going to go any higher. And that's going to give us a few more. How many do you give? About 5 per section. Same over here as well. I'm not really sure how we're going to expand this here. But I think we do need those planks right now. So, okay, let's grab all of this. One layer up. We'll probably do another few from here. That's not really needed. And the question is, are we going to delete everything here? No, we aren't. Okay, there you go. You got a few more blanks now. 15, and that's a pretty long strip over here, so I think we're sorted. Right, we haven't sort of visited this area here. Let's just have a quick double check. How are things? In terms of storage is okay, 2.5, and we said there's... Oh yeah, we got loads of you guys in here. Right, the question is... Okay, no question. Let's just bring this down. Why are you all flooded? Oh. Should do some floodgates probably here. Not the floodgates. Stream gauges and automation. If it fills up... Why do you fill up? I thought it just all kind of flows through. Can't really see if there's like a dam or anything underneath. Not entirely sure. Let's just bring you up again. Looks like the trout is here. Quick check over here. Okay, so here we go. Second. No, it seems to be all available. Yeah, it just wasn't escaping the map quick enough, so there we go. Actually, we've got the stream gauges already ready to go. They're just not linked up just yet. And I know someone is gonna mention about this if I don't do it straight away, so hold on a second. Let's set them up as well. So low, and then we drop them down. No, if it's low, we should bring them up. And low is somewhere around here. Right now it's 1.86. If it is high, which would be 188, let's say, and then your height, let's bring you somewhere over here. Excuse you, what's going on? Oh, there's some waves happening here as well. Right now we're at 1.4. Okay, let's try this one more time. If it's high, 1.88, it's gonna go to 1.6. If it is 1.6, I think 1.5, we're gonna close you up again. Yeah, looks like we've got some tidal issues right now. Anyways, I think everything else will be... Oh, this is interesting here. Never mind. The trout is about to arrive anyway, so... Oh my goodness, what is happening over here? Yeah, we're gonna have to build some overflow protection in those areas, but that's good. It's good to have more water than not enough. Usually it's the other way around. You still can't get materials. I'm pretty certain... Oh, should probably prioritize all the cleanup duty as well. Actually, if they can't construct, then they should start cleaning all this up automatically, right? Well, looks like they're not. So here we go. This area, right? I believe we said we're gonna build our next area over here to make the tails and all sorts of other things. 2 more beavers are stranded. How did you guys end up over there? Okay. What's built over here? This one is fine. You can just go. I'm gonna try and rebuild this real quick. Here we go. This one done. All right, so there we go. The tube-way station here, well, the tube-ways are already operational. Seems like they're using them pretty heavily here as well, but that's because we have a lot of decorations to put down. Let's have a look at this over here. That's all working out seemingly fine, although I wonder if it wasn't able to fill this up completely before. Let me just drop this down by a little further. We're definitely not losing water, so that's a good thing. But yeah, in the next rainy season, we're gonna have to figure out the water situation. Okay, so these guys over here, the construction is happening from both ends, which is good. It is going a little bit quicker. I mean, I suppose they've already done pretty much everything over here, so that's good. The only few things left to do is those warehouses. I'm gonna have to let them do the warehouses first because, oh, never mind. We have those wires already completed. Now, next up, the other problem we might have over here is charging stations. Well, we have power up here, so that shouldn't be a problem. We can bring the charging stations down here as well. Okay, yep, that's a good thing, I suppose. So here we go. Let's bring you down right about here. Connect up those cables, and they should be able to build everything from the top. So, oh yeah, we can't pull them through. I was trying to pull them, but wasn't possible. Okay, next, couple of other things. We said we're gonna make this place a little prettier. Okay, few trees. Cover this up a little bit. Not sure if, no, I don't think. Actually, that's a good question. If we have the forest over here, is he gonna run into the tube and then plant those trees from there? I wonder if that's possible. So why don't we find out? Okay, we're gonna place you over here. That should cover pretty much everything. And yeah, some higher trees over there. In the front, we're gonna do a bit of a mixture here. Let's have... Okay, there we go. I suppose we're not gonna link this up anymore, so let's not worry about that. A few trees over here as well. And this side. Okay, I think the rest is gonna be like maybe some blueberries. Might swap them out with some other decorations, and maybe, oh yeah, one thing we haven't actually done is, let's go, well-being or decorations. I think it was decorations. Benches. Alright, there we go. That's what we need. Let's place, oh, wait a second. If we place you over here, that means during downtime, those guys are gonna run all the way here. I think that's what used to happen. I don't know if it happens anymore. But okay, we're gonna place a couple of them over here so they can chill out by the water. Kind of relaxing zone here, I suppose. Resume you as well. Okay, the rest seems to be pretty okay for now. So let's leave the cave the way it is. Right. So we have already connected up the tubeways, which means we can start taking out this. Now, this shouldn't complain too much because they can still go around, and that's great. Over here, okay, I don't think we can remove everything just yet because they still have access to the rooftop terraces and things. One thing we don't have enough anymore is beds, and that's a little surprising. I mean, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got about 6 houses here. Okay, 6 houses is not too bad. In terms of this here as well, let's have a quick look. We have some housing over here that's sort of like hidden and tucked away. I don't think we want to extend this. Yeah, there's water there already. Wait a second, you guys have a rooftop terrace. Oh yeah. So what we will probably do is we're not going to build them over here. We do have a bit of space here though. And I think this could actually, I know I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, and developing the cave was not in the books for this episode. However, let me see. We might have some issues and problems over here. How about we leave like one of those pillars And then next up what we'll do is we're going to go into this mountain a little bit. We're going to leave this one here as well, the way it is. You guys need to... okay. Might be a bit of an obstacle. But nonetheless, it would be cool if we go into here and place some houses along the riverfront. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, one more thing over here. Quick sort of like homemade monument. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's say it's gonna face this way. Usually in front of theaters, if they have like statues and things, they never look towards the theater. They usually look away from the entrance. So let's do this as well. Perhaps this famous beaver over here is the sir that laid the foundation for the modern theater. Right, so in terms of building you up as well, we've got a couple of pieces that I really like. Yep, let's use this one this way. I'm not really sure if it's the right angles, but there we go, something like this. And the next thing that I would like to do here, let me see, actually we can use the decoration blocks again. Cube. Okay, we're just gonna test this out. So we got you over here, and I think what we're trying to achieve over here is to maybe light this up a little bit. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna put some little fires all the way around. Bench over here as well. Yep, it seems like a decent place to come and rest your legs. Right, so that's one side. The other side, why is there so many beavers over here? I thought you guys are busy constructing. Hold on a second. Can we do another tree over here? No, we cannot. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Oh yeah, of course, we're not going to be able to dynamite until... Okay, there we go. As I was saying, I thought those beavers were building up the tubeway. Right. So there's just a little bit left. In terms of blanks, we're pretty much full already. 1.3 thousand. That's very lovely. I think we got like a ton of them from inside the cave. Why is there no power here? Oh. Oh, we're not connected up from anywhere. Right. So, bit of a problem over here, actually. I think we can do it differently. Okay, right. Let's grab... I keep forgetting about these bridges over here. So, highest priority. I wonder if they can do it one level up. I think they should be able to, right? And then we'll run you through. Okay, this is a little bit annoying. Since we need this power working right now, I'm just gonna build you the lazy way. Okay, so there we go. Connect it up from here, and we can just fix this up in the future. Yep, once we know the rest of the layout as well. Okay, well there we go. Everything's constructed, and this bit should be fine here as well. Power coming through. Oh yes, it is. And then I suppose all we're left to do is tell them this one's corn, eggplant, and algae. The good thing with algae is it's produced right next to us, so that's gonna help us out a little bit. So what did we say? The first one was corn. That's not corn. Or was it? No, soybeans, of course. Eggplant, right? Yes, it was eggplant. There we go. And then algae for the last one, which is this one here. Cool. I thought the power was already... Oh, no, it isn't. Okay, just a little bit left. Then we'll have a bit of power here. They can charge up. And then you guys as well. A little bit left over here. I think it should be done within a day or two. And then plug this hole here. Have we missed anything else? There always is something. There always is. Yeah, with these bits over here, it's... I think we can leave it the way it is. Let me see. We need one more piece over here. Okay, that covers that one. So even if we wanted to place something here, what will we do? No, it's not those pieces. Okay, well, I'm gonna do these ones here, and let's just imagine and pretend that there was a bit of a landslide here, and that's why it looks a little bit off. Yep, I think that's fine. Right, well, there we go. We've got this little mountainside food production area. Now this also means we can... Well, the problem over here is you guys are passing all this power. Eggplant spores, we're gonna... Oh, sorry. Let's empty you. Okay, corn rations. Probably the same over here as well. Wanna empty you guys. And this one, well, we've stored quite a lot over here, which is maybe a bit problematic. Actually, never mind. I think that should be fine. I'm just gonna transfer everything over, and then these ones here, we should make them a little bit smaller. We don't need such huge storages anymore. Yeah, because we have massive ones already inside the cave as well. Okay, now the next thing. I know I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I wasn't really planning to construct all this in here, but what I would like to do, I think these small ones should actually be a layer lower. So, what I am thinking is, let's say, I think it's going to be something like this over here for the entrance. And then we're going to go and build another statue over here. And then with these beavers, they might even go somewhere else or up here, because we have one more monument to do. And the problem is with the road, it's gonna bother me too much, so we cannot really do this here. What we could do though is, let's see. Okay, we do have a bit of space in here. If we grab you, are we able to? Oh, we are. Okay. We do one more? No. Okay, that's fine. Not to worry. One dynamite, get rid of, I suppose, the two of you if we can. And then monuments, no. Decorations is what we're looking for. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Could also put this clock over here. Be kind of different. I don't know how I feel about this. Or maybe the bell. No, that doesn't really feel like the place to... Wait, which way is the right way? Okay, there we go. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used this clock, but here you go. Everyone goes in from this entrance. No, they don't, because we have the two ways. Well, never mind. Right, so this is where the statues are going to go as soon as we get the rest of it done. I just wanted to real quick. Move this over here. And this time we're going to face them towards sort of anyone that arrives to our castle. Now, the front over here is going to be trees. We're not going to do anything too massive over here, but right about here, this is where we're going to change things up a little bit. Well, we got enough trees, right? And there's a farm up there as well. Yes, there is. So let's just deprioritize this whole thing. We're not going to cut anything down. We're just going to delete things. And then let me see. There is another... Oh, that's full of gears. Well, we don't really have a lot of gears stored up, so... We have a road over here. Oh, yes, we have. Okay, so quick fix over here. This way, that way, off you go. And most of those roads are going to change. The one that isn't going to change is this one here. Okay, well-being. Campfires. This road we don't need here. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be free. Alright, I think we got this now. Did we just... Oh yeah, I think we did. There we go. Sorry guys, go back to your houses. And we did say we're gonna do some more campfires this episode, so here we go. I think that's kind of the layout we're gonna go with. So there's campfires, a couple more, and once we start deleting things from here as well, we can further expand this. Now, these trees are gonna go all the way around. Make sure it's nice and sort of... Actually, sorry, I have to change it one more time. I don't want this main road to be too crowded. Okay, here we go. How about this now? Right. Yep, way better. Then grab this road as well, reconnect you a little bit, and same over here. Sorry guys. I know you were already enjoying the campfire, but... Right. And then these ones. And this one, once we get this area hydrated, we should be better. Okay, well, that's pretty much how we're gonna build this area. Can we expand here a little bit as well? I think we can. So if that's gonna go here... Sorry, there's still a few more trees we probably want to cut down, but right. So here we go. There's the first row of trees, campfire, another one, another campfire. I know it looks really like a massive brick over here, but I think for now, let's just give them a few campfires, and then later we can figure this out if we need to or want to even change this area. Okay. And you guys as well. All the way through here. Cool. So that's area pretty much planned. Just need to... Oh, you've already done the clock somehow as well. Cool. There we go. And then, yeah, we can come back, fix this, put some more focus into that area. 11 more days, and well, you look at that. We have the new access point over here, which is very lovely. And this means we're gonna delete this one, right? Will be kind of interesting to see. So, oh, wait a second. We still have a few more pimentas and things. Okay, no worries. So all this stuff is gonna go through here. And they come out from here, which is perfect. And food factories are already running. So I suppose over here, if we were able to give them a road that goes through here, we could have this fermenters actually up here as well, because there's not really much happening here right now. So that's one way how we can do it. Let's see, what else do we have? Farmhouses, fermenters. Oh yeah, there's few different things we want to produce. So, or we could just do, I mean, we have the stuff right now. Oh yeah, let's do it this way. We're not gonna do some crazy contraptions over here. Let's build you like so. Okay, so this one's gonna be a bit more open space, I suppose. Now what about you guys? Power. How are we gonna do power? We're gonna have to bring this up here somehow. I think that's gonna have to go, oh yeah, through and over. Unless, I think we have a better way. We're gonna do it this way. And then power through here. I'm gonna use one more dynamite. Connect you up from... Yeah, I think that's gonna work pretty nicely here. One more here. And we're pretty much connected up now. Okay, cool. So this one's gonna be here. There's a bit more space. Oh, if we did do this road, okay, fine. We're gonna do it through from here. In terms of connecting this up, that's still gonna be a bit problematic with the roads and stuff now, isn't it? I suppose we could do the same thing actually. Let's delete these two. We're gonna do those dynamites over here. I don't think we are destroying anything crazy here, or we should be aware of anything. Okay, there we go. Power lines. That's gonna go straight over here. Actually, let me just change this one up as well, in case we need to build anything above it. And then quick access. These ones, you. Alright, there we go. I think that's pretty much exactly how we wanted to do things. Cool. Now, in terms of cooking as well, we've got cassavas over here, we've got soybeans, and we got some mushrooms. And if that isn't enough, we can always do another layer. And soybeans, still need those mushrooms as well. Okay, well, hold on a second. We don't need this one. What we need right now is... There we go. Oh. No, we're fine. Yep, this one's gonna go here. This one's gonna go here. Road's gonna go over. Oh, I kind of like how this is gonna be open. Maybe. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you two, cassavas, soybeans, mushrooms. This one was mushrooms. We're gonna do soybeans, cassavas, and yep, here we go. And then all we need is some storage as well, but we can fix this up a little bit later. I think that's half the food items already now being produced over there. But we do also have pots in them. Okay. All of these are gone now. Lovely. And oil presses as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm very tempted to place them over there, but with the expansion plans and how things might change and happen, I think it's gonna be better if we, yeah, construct them over here instead. Like, this would be fantastic to have them over here. Or maybe even down there. Well, we do have a few options. In the middle here, I'm gonna reserve this place and space for any kind of resources that need storing. And then, oh, actually, hold on a second. I think we have a lovely solution for the oil press. Yep, these two go over here, and all we need right now is a quick ladder, just like so. All right. I mean, I might change this up a little bit, and we might place them over here instead, because that means we could then have the storages here, whilst the buildings pass the power through. Now, that is very smart. Okay. Be efficient this time. Here we go. So those two are over there, and containers, canola oil, and this one's done as well. Cool. Right, I believe we pretty much brought everything over. Coffee as well. Okay, fine. Coffee, you need power. There's a bit of space over here, so why don't you join them? Done. These one's done. Power's done. And then we'll add some more storages as well. Lovely. So that means, sorry guys, everything's gonna go out from here. Well, you guys passing power through, but that's fine. We're just about to send you all over. Coffee machine as well. You can go. I think we needed some more oil press though. Yeah, okay, fine. We're gonna say that, let's connect you up from there. Actually, we don't even need roads over here. No, we don't. And the reason for that is those two ways. Cool. Now, that's over here. I suppose we could bring canola. That would be useful. Bring it in and... yeah, with the rest, we're gonna leave those beavers right now. Food's being produced on the hills. It's just good to see this area being utilized a little bit more. Like, everything was way too cramped over here. Too many things in one place. Let me see, what are you holding? Eggplants. Oh yeah, there's gonna be so many things we can start deleting over here. Rations, you can go. What else do we have? Corn rations, nope, not gonna happen. Oh, coffee tank. We do need, yeah, I think so. Coffee beans. Let's do this coffee tank a little bit closer for them as well before we go. Okay, we'll have a better sight indoors, but for the time being, they're being produced right over here. And okay, I don't know why, but I feel like this is the spot. Ladder here as well. Connect you up, and you are now set for coffee. We are sorted. Fill it up as well as quick as you can. And yeah, okay, well, there we go. We've got one house that needs a bit of power. Quick fix over here as well. There we go. That's done now. And I think that's pretty good progress for this episode as well. We've created some more access points, a different way for the farmers to approach this area. We still have to fix our water issues. Seems like this isn't really the solution. I have a couple of ideas. We could bring a few of those medium tanks a little bit closer here as well. And obviously, yeah, we'll have to sort of expand this a little bit, and perhaps we don't have this two-way station up here. Perhaps we bring this down a level, maybe like somewhere over here instead, because that will give us a bit more space to expand the barrel or whatever we build over here. And then also in the next episode, another thing we'll do is we'll just get rid of. Hold on a second. Do this over here. Did we mess up? Oh yes, we did mess up a little bit. Then we can clean up all these warehouses as well, and if there's anything or yeah, anything too much, then we'll just figure something out. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna look much more greener soon, one day. And this section, not too worried about. I don't really know how we can clean this up a little bit better over here though. There is a bit of space, I suppose, up here that we could maybe utilize. I don't want to cover up the lakes. And yeah, it's I guess it's looking pretty busy. We could always hide them in the mountain as well, but I think the living space is already kind of nice over there. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon.